Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Gratt, and today we're going to learn how to make our art look 10 times better or even more. And guys, I won't be able to record myself drawing for a few days or weeks because I currently don't have a camera. So maybe in a week or so I'll get one and I'll start uploading drawing things again. And anyways, this tutorial is not only specifically for Photoshop. The tools we are going to use in Photoshop will be available in other art programs like Pixlr or GIMP or other programs like this. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so when your Photoshop loads up, what you need to do is click on create new, and then you can put any resolution. It doesn't really matter right now, but make sure it's not too small, but because then our art will look really blurry. So I'll just keep it on 1000 by 1000. Alright, so once our canvas has loaded, what you need to do is go into file, click on place embedded, and then just load your art on your canvas. Wrong one. Let me do that again. Right, so why do I keep doing this? Oh my god. We have imported our art right here. What you need to do is just press enter. We'll transform stuff later, and let's delete all the memes right now. So if you don't have these rulers right here, you just need to press Ctrl R on your keyboard or Command R. What you need to do that now is bring up from the left side and place it anywhere, and then you need to hit Ctrl T so we get the transform, and then you need to rotate it and place it so that it's vertical and standing upright. We'll make it adjacent to the line that we just got. Once you've done that, you can press enter and then Ctrl H so you can get rid of the line. Now we'll crop it so that we only have our art right here. So we'll press C and then we'll drag the edges and adjust it. Alright, once you've done that, you can press the check mark here, and now we will only have our art. Alright, so now let's get into the color grading. I have my adjustments tab set up over here, but if you don't have it, you can always go to Windows and click on adjustments, and you will have it somewhere on your screen. I personally like to have it over here. So anyways, let's get into it. First we'll adjust the brightness and contrast. Now listen, you don't need to do everything that I'm doing right now. It depends on the drawing you've made. So some people might like the brightness going up, some people might like it to go down. Personally, for this drawing, I'd like it to go down and the contrast to get up, and you can see that has made a big difference already. Now we'll add some other adjustments. You just need to play around with everything until you think it looks good. For the curves, a little tip here: you can make a curve like this, which is like an S, a really faint S, that makes the dark parts darker and the light parts lighter. So on the hue and saturation tab, you can bring up the saturation to make your colors pop a lot more and make it look more colorful like this. And if you wanted to, if you think it's really vibrant and you want to bring the saturation down, you can do that, and bringing it all the way to -100 makes it look like black and white. Also, from the hue and saturation, you can totally change the color. So it's like, if this drawing has like a yellowish color to it, now I can make it green or blue or a red or anything I want just by adjusting the slider, but I'll keep it to 0. So once you've done that, we can select our first import, press shift and click on the last layer that we just made, and then we can press Ctrl Alt and E. So this makes a new layer with everything in it. So we don't really need this right now. We can group this if you want by hitting Ctrl G. Now we have this separate layer. We're going to go to filter and camera raw filter. This might take a while to load up. Alright, what I suggest you to do now is click on this button so you can see the before and after of what you do. So going to this basic tab over here, if your drawing has really cool colors in it like blue, or if it has really warm colors in it like yellow, you can slide this adjust to that way. The cool colors will be on the left, the warm colors will be on the right. Since my drawing is more to the warmer side, I'll get it to the right side. We can now mess around with stuff like we did before and make it look better. Alright, so this is the tip that I have here. If you have some black parts in your drawing like I do over here, here and here, I'd suggest you to adjust the whites up so it makes the white parts whiter, and then also bring the blacks to the left side. It makes the black parts much blacker. So you can see this patch that we had here before is now like a complete flat black. Remember not to overdo anything because then it just looks really bad. And you can mess around with other tabs as well, but I'm just skipping to detail, and we'll bring up the amount a little bit because we don't want to make it look like a mess. So you can adjust other things as well, and now once you've done that, you can press OK. You can see that has made a big difference. Now the last thing I will suggest you to do is make a new layer. Go to the brush tool by pressing B, choose the white color, make the hardness to 0 and the diameter a little big. Click once on the top so you have this highlight here, and click once on the bottom on the new layer, and you can adjust the opacity if you don't like it that much, and make a new layer now again. Bring it to the top, select black color and just click and drag on the sides. Remember to bring down the opacity. This just makes it look a little better than before and adds more highlight to it, but you obviously don't need to add it. If it doesn't look good, you can just remove it. I'll just keep the highlight on top. I think that looks alright. So this is now the big reveal, the before and after. This is the after, and this is what we started with. You can see that there is a lot of difference, and it makes it look 10 times better, or even more, maybe 20 times, who knows, but it looks really good. So that is it for this tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something from this tutorial. I recommend you to use this on every single drawing that you make before you post it to the internet. It looks really good. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like the video. If you want, you can leave some feedback down in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.